Okay, RSI divergence. Not sure whether you've heard of it before, not sure if you do know what it is or not, but basically what RSI divergence is, it is an indicator, right? So if you go into your indicator, you search up RSI Divergence Indicator, it will pop up with this graph below here. Now, let's not get into this straight away, but basically what an RSI Divergence Indicator is, I use it within my strategy that basically it gives me extra confirmation, it basically confirms where price wants to go, and I use it as an entry confluence, an extra entry confluence, so it gives me more confidence, and obviously there's a higher probability that price wants to go in the direction that the divergence is telling us. So not sure if you understood that completely, which is why I'm now going to be going into this and explaining to you guys exactly how I use it and how it works. So we obviously have our internal protected low because we got the breaker structure, and then you're probably wondering what the D is here, what the plus D is. Now I'm sure you all know what a plus sweep is, what a plus S is. It's basically when price sweeps a low, but when price doesn't sweep a low, we usually will have a plus D or not a plus D. How we get a plus D? Now D stands for divergence. It's either we have divergence or we don't. Very simple, right? So obviously this low is not being swept by this low or this low. But to confirm that we have divergence on it, as we go into the chart below, and what I'm going to explain, you pay attention because this is very important. We have got this low, right? This low is unswept by these lows, but on the divergence chart below, we have been swept. Price has swept this low. So this low is basically this low, and this low is this low. Now as you can see, price has swept it, but on the main chart, price is not. When that happens or when that occurs, that is divergence. So that means that price maybe wants to go higher, or how I use it, I say that price wants to go higher when we have it. So I will add the plus D, plus divergence, onto it. Now, you're probably wondering what this is right here. This is my double confirmation. So if I want extra confirmation of price going higher, I will use the unprotected low plus divergence. In this case, we got a sweep plus divergence, which for me is A plus and will change the game completely for my trading. Now, obviously here we didn't get a sweep, right? But here we did. In this case, we got the sweep. So here, price swept this low, which is why we got the unprotected low plus sweep. Now how we get the plus D, the plus divergence, is down here, price hasn't swept this low on the divergence indicator. So just to show you guys a little bit more clearly, so this low is obviously this low right here, and then this low is this low, and price has not swept it. Therefore we've got divergence on the sweep. Now how I would look to enter a trade, you can maybe go on the 1 minute and look for a rejection candle on the 1 minute, but potentially targeting this high here, or you could take a 5 minute rejection candle targeting this high, in which you get around a 2 to 3 RR. Looks simple, right? Let's move on. Once again, we have got, so we got a breaker structure here, protected low plus sweep. There's no divergence on it, it's alright. We don't need divergence on both our confirmations, only one. And then down here as well, we get the sweep. As you guys can see, price, this candle right here just sweeps this low. If we come down, you will see this low is this low, and this low is this low. And once again, price fails to actually sweep this low here. Now I know I'm saying a lot of lows and stuff like that, just tag along and try to understand what I'm saying. Yeah, so because this low did not sweep here, that then confirms our plus divergence. when we get that, as you can see, price has gone up, like so. And then when you get the sweep as well, you can just cover your stop loss. You can just cover the wick with your stop loss, and then you can get around the 5RR, 4RR trade, which is pretty good, right? Now, we've got a few more examples. Let me just move across. Okay, so this trade right here, this was one of my favorite trades I've taken because it was just super clear. You're probably wondering why I'm taking a short here, simply because, just to show you guys, price failed to take this high. You may think it's a breaking structure, but if we scale up to the 1 hour or MTF, you'll see that it's just stay unpredicted high with no breaking structure. So very simple, price clearly wants to go towards this week low or potentially even lower, which we see it does. And going into the trade, we clearly got our internal predicted high plus sweep. And then to confirm that, we get our unpredicted high plus sweep plus divergence, because this high is this high and this high is down here. And obviously on the divergence indicator, we do not sweep this high on it. So as you will see, we get that. You can easily enter a short targeting this high, this low, or this low. And if you do target this low, you will see the trade hit. Or if you maybe want to scale down to the 1 minute time frame, you would look for maybe a 1 minute rejection candle. So we're on the 5 minute right now. If you go down to the 1 minute, you might get a smaller rejection candle and short down to the slow, which would have been a cleaner and sharper trade, better for your psychology. So in that video, it was just me explaining what the RSI Divergence Indicator is and how I'm going to be using it and how I have used it to have a better performance in my trading. So very simple, just so you guys don't forget, I'm going to spell out to you guys. So if you guys want to use it, search up RSI Divergence Indicator, search that up in your indicators, and you'll get a graph down here, and you can simply use this within your strategy as well, whether you trade liquidity sweeps, fair value gaps, or whatnot. It works either way. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next.